I am now like professionally diagnosed to be friendly, cheerful, so none of you can say anything else lah.
Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Psychoanalyse Me, a show where we are going to guess someone's personality based on their social media profile and persona. We're going to see whether it truly is who they are in real life. Alright, my name is Leon, I'm going to be your host again, and today we have with us the lovely Dr. Annabelle.
Hi Leon, hi everyone, I'm Dr. Annabelle. I'm a clinical psychologist at Annabelle Psychology and Annabelle Kids, and I'm happy to be here today.
Awesome, okay, and she has 10 years of experience. If you guys want to know what exactly she does, you should have watched the first episode. And of course, today we are going to be talking about the Big 5 personality theory. Okay, we're going to be using that in order to psychoanalyze our very special guest who is here today. If you do not know what is the Big 5 personality theory, once again, you should have watched the first episode. About the Big 5 personality theory, Dr. Annabelle, could you please tell us now, we have already known about how someone's personality has its traits, and the other thing that changes, what's the other one?
States.
And states, okay?
Yeah.
But now, could you please tell us what factors influence the Big 5 traits?
So I think in terms of personality, it develops from temperament into personality. Temperament is what you're born with, and personality is something that develops with time. So the environmental factors play a very big factor. And we actually have research to show that 40 to 60% of personality is genetic. So you'll find some similarities in personality with you and your parents. Any kind of significant life event can also have some impact on their personality.
What you're trying to say is, if someone misbehaves now, you can blame their parents. You can say, hey, your parents.
No, that's not what I said.
Today, we have a very special guest, okay? And he's in the middle of his growth, I guess, in terms of age. So I don't know how far along does his character and personality, will it change or anything? Maybe it's still in development now. Okay. We don't know, okay? So today we're going to be checking out Alex, or better known as Alex the Apollo Kid. Let's try to psychoanalyze his profile. So let's take a look at the first video. There's a capybara, so cute.
Guess who finally got to go to a capybara cafe? Me, unless you're also in Taiwan which is highly likely. Don't know why Taiwan is so popular this year. Anyways, it's a 15-minute walk away from a train station called Tuche.
As a content creator, can I say this is the Gen Z, what I'm trying to learn. Do you realize every single clip, right?
Yeah.
It's like max 1.5 seconds long.
Yeah.
So it's like bam, bam, bam.
So he understands his audience.
Yes.
I had this
It's
mod,
a
right,
rant.
where we have a writing assignment. And he gave me a freaking 57, like I almost failed. Professor gave me 2 lines of feedback only, right? Then when I went to consult him about 2 lines, he said,
Honestly, everybody, what's his course?
Yeah, what's his course?
Yeah, everybody, yeah.
but all
I hope he feels better after that.
Yeah, this is his venting platform. Just a quick sneak peek at his Instagram also lah. Okay, his Instagram got a lot of dancing.
Okay.
There's a lot of fashion as well lah. Oh, this one, whoa.
Wow. Very extroverted.
Yeah,
Very.
Is that his cat? No, I don't think he's his cat. Later we can ask him.
Yeah.
Do you think that people who own pets have higher empathy?
I'll say yes because I own pets.
After we have seen Alex the Apollo Kid social media profiles,
Yeah.
what is your hypothesis on the Big 5 personality theory?
I think openness to new experiences, I would say that he's probably somewhere in between the neutral to high.
Okay.
Because he's very artistic. He does all the dance and makeup, so he's also open to new experiences and he's very passionate about what he does. But he also sticks to the categories that he knows best.
Dance is also a performance art, so eventually you dance for people to see. So in a sense, is that kind of extrovertedness?
Yeah, I think he will rank quite high on friendliness and gregarious. Yeah, I think he can walk into a room and light up the room, and he can talk to anybody. So also got EQ, got social skills, neuroticism. I think he's someone who actually has quite a broad range of emotions. So I think if he's angry, he's very, very angry. If he's sad, he's very, very sad. He's happy, he's also very, very happy. He's very in touch with his feelings.
Yeah, I think he has to be very in touch in order for him to do that kind of rant.
Yes, agreeableness. I think Alex has probably no problems kind of really saying what he wants or what he doesn't want. In terms of conscientiousness, maybe I would guess that you're maybe more on the neutral.
So ladies and gentlemen, let's finally bring in the person where we have been talking behind his back about. Let's bring in Alex!
Sorry,
Yay.
technical difficulties. My mic fell out. I'm Alex, and I'm currently a dancer, student, and also content creator.
Alright, so Alex, just now we had initial guesses about what your personality is based on the Big Five personality theory.
Yeah.
Alex, do you agree with her initial diagnosis?
Most of it agak-agak about them, but got one is like a bit off.
It's a big off.
I think cannot tell from my profile. I'm actually like the conscientious one. I'm a very big planner.
Okay.
Like, let's say my videos, like they're authentic, like my thoughts, right? But I have to write them down. If like I need them to be phrased in a way that I can like process and like say properly.
Yeah, because this is the part that actually social media cannot really 100% tell very much about a person. I always think of a lot of us like ducks, you know. Above water is like very cool, calm, very spontaneous, like, you know, very easy.
Yeah.
But actually underneath the water, pedaling like mad and very tired. But you see, nobody sees the off-screen kind of planning. But what I am observing is like, very spontaneous, just take the phone and then you're recording in the corridor, you're recording in the cafe, like the different settings. But that can also actually be a sign of conscientiousness because that means that you study your audience.
It's time for us to find out exactly how he's like by doing the test. Okay, so Alex, I'm passing this over to you. It's time for you to do the test and see whether her initial diagnosis is true or not. Her job is on the line here, so please 自动一下啦, okay? Yes.
Ask others. No. Complete task successfully. I would like to think so. Get angry easily. Wait, what does this question mean? It says love life, then I'm just supposed to say accurate. Like, am I just supposed to say accurate? Oh, love. Oh, I thought it's like my love life. I was like, how do I answer whether it's love life?
Alex is done with his Big Five personality theory test.
His neuroticism is pretty high. So neuroticism is how you deal with your emotions. Your anxiety levels are pretty high. And your anxiety can result in your anger. So it might be important to hit a pause to just get a bit more curious as to what you're actually feeling before you react.
That school one,
He's
he
actually
was
anxious.
about his results, which translated to his anger.
There was a part 2. Then after thinking about it, I'm like, I might get in trouble for this, so I took down the part 2. We are very extreme, I posted it and then I was like, 2 days later I was like, maybe I should take it back.
He trusts people easily. He's also very altruistic, you know, so he will actually genuinely help people. Cooperation is low. It doesn't mean that you're not a team player. This one is really more tied in terms of whether you're willing to compromise or whether you take the fight by the horn. Self-consciousness very high. So you are also conscious of how people judge you. So even though you automatically, if you believe that this dance move is better than another, you might be more reactive to recommend and suggest and push for it. But at the same time, you're very concerned about whether they think that you're a team player. That you are very busy in your mind calculating that mechanics, right? Like what you should say.
I'm an overthinker, that's what you're saying. Correct. Yeah, I'll think like, I want it to go this way, but like, how do I make sure that people are happy to do it?
But that's good because that means you're assertive, you know what you want, and you are working actively to be able to communicate it in a non-aggressive way. Their cheerfulness very high, friendliness very high.
Thank you.
Okay. I like how of our guests, right?
Yeah.
Whenever you say anything good, right, they take it as compliments.
Yeah.
They love it. They love it.
So yes, their emotionality, so being very aware of your own emotions is very, very high. Conscientiousness, in terms of his self-efficacy, so which means your confidence in being able to accomplish things that you set out to do, HD, super high.
Pretty spot on. Actually, while I was listening just now, I was like, how did she tell? Quite interesting that you can see it from like the social media profile, like majority of the stuff also.
What do you think his strengths are, and what kind of job do you feel he is best suited for?
I think he's doing it.
Oh my god, thank you.
Affirm him, give him affirmations.
More please. Thank you.
Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like this video, remember to like,
Share.
Subscribe.
bye.
Bye.
They were having a meeting.
Yeah.
He just disrupted the meeting. Bang! I need a teacher. And he